your water, your orange juice, and whatever you drinking this morning, and a little bit of me. Because guess what? You open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, and my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. And not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings than you have room enough to receive. So great day, great day, great day. It's hump day. It's the middle of the week. It might be the beginning of your week, but it's Wednesday. So I got the affirmations for today. We're going to get a spirit junkie card. We're going to get an African goddess rising card. And we're going to have a wonderful, wonderful day because you already starting out with blessings. And so with that being said, um, per usual, let me find us something to listen to right quick. I need a vibe. Oh, yeah. Um, I wasn't expecting to see that, but no, I don't want to try it again. Okay. How upbeat do I want to be? Hmm. Let's see. I'm gonna say that good day, cousin Nikki, good day. Um, hmm, I am going to say that today I only want what wants me. So let me go there. It's so funny that this little thing pop up every time I click it. Out of sight, out of mind. Leave the bad shit behind. I'ma meditate, clear my mind. If it don't serve, I cut tight. Only what wants me. Only what wants me. I gotta set in my mind. No more wasting my time. Falling in love with the way that I shine. The energy, know I gotta protect mine. Conceal your feet, bounce back in no time. Only got time. Good day, Michelle. Good day, beautiful. I only got time. Good day, Alex. The funny face. And I know you put it up every day, but you still laughing about yesterday. Chasing nobody, baby, yeah, baby, yeah. I only want what wants me. Baby, yeah, baby, yeah. I only want what wants me. Baby, yeah, baby, yeah. I only want what wants me. Baby, yeah, baby, yeah. I only want what wants me. I don't chase, I attract the least of things that hold me back. If it's not for me, I'm okay with that. 'Cause I don't change, I attract. Out of sight, out of mind. Leave the bad shit behind. I'ma meditate, clear my mind. If it don't serve, I cut ties. I don't stress, I release. Keep my vibe, keep my peace. Keep it high energy. Only want what wants me. I only want what wants me. Knowing my frequency. I only want what wants me. Ain't chasing nobody. Baby, yeah, baby, yeah. I only want what wants me. Baby, yeah, baby, yeah. I only want what wants me. I don't chase, I attract the least of things that hold me back. If it's not for me, I'm okay with that. 'Cause I don't change, Good day, good day, beautiful people. I don't chase, I attract, and I release all the stuff that's holding me back. Just as simple as that. So, good day, beautiful people. I hope you woke up this morning while you was brushing your teeth in that mirror, looking at yourself, saying, "Hey, I am amazing. I'm awesome. I am worthy of all the things that I want, and I deserve it." So, you can go out and get it today. I just want to take a quick second to say happy birthday, Journey. It's my granddaughter's birthday. She turned 4 today. So happy birthday, little person. I got our affirmations for today, as well as a spirit junkie card. And then we're gonna get an African goddess rising card. So the first affirmation this morning says, I have the power to help create a world that loves and appreciates all children. That's funny. Um, Me and my mom was just talking before the live, and about children. And I'm not, thank you, sweetheart. I'm not going to bring up the conversation in which we were having because it's a little disheartening on how our children are being treated. And so this one says, I have the power to help create a world that loves and appreciates all children. And so the thing is that I love and appreciate all children. And I look at them as just that, as children. They are like little sponges. They absorb the stuff that's around them. Um, and so I try to get them the best energy that I possibly can. Yep, I know some days be a little tough, especially when you're dealing with the little people. But just keep in mind that those little people, and this is something my granny told me, those little people are going to become adults one day. And so the stuff that you're pouring into them right now, it's the stuff that they'll carry with them. And not to say whether they're going to turn out to be good or bad humans, but at least instill in them the good things that you think that they need to learn along the way. And so I appreciate that this morning because I'm dealing with a little person. And this morning it's so funny. Her attitude is a little wonky. Maybe she didn't get enough sleep. I don't know exactly what's going on, but it's okay. We started our morning out with love and kisses, even if she don't want them, and it's okay. And we're gonna continue on because I want her to go to school and have a wonderful day. You know how hard it is to focus when you start your day out all messed up? You getting a spanking before school even start, or whatever the case may be, or you get your feelings hurt, and you all in your feelings before you get to school. And so that's even with us as adults. If our day start out crappy before we go to work, then you know that sets the tone for the rest of the day. And so I'm appreciative to be able to um, put some of my feelings in the corner pocket and get up and at least approach her with love in the morning, and let her know that she is beautiful and she is amazing, because not only am I saying those affirmations for myself, I encourage her to say those affirmations as well, because she is beautiful inside and out. She is loved, she is worthy. And so those are things that I encourage her to say, and all of my grandchildren. I encourage them to say affirmations about themselves, to uplift themselves, and not have to look out for the outside sources to validate who they are, because that's what's wrong with a lot of us. We look for people to validate us when that ain't even necessary. You can validate yourself. You are worthy. You are worthy. And so I'm grateful for that one this morning. The second affirmation says, remember, you're not a decent human being because of what you claim to be on social media. You're a decent because of the goodness you practice in real life. Let your kindness, integrity, and authenticity be present offline too. I I am the same person right here that I am offline, that you see on the street. I have told you guys this time and time again, that I can't portray to be something that I'm not. I don't get on here like, oh, I'm this super guru. I got all the answers, blah, 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 this and this. No, I get on here and I tell you the absolute truth about me, about what's going on with me, how I'm able to elevate and see these particular signs. Because guess what? I want you to be able to elevate and see those signs however the universe see fit for you to see them. But I want you to know that guess what? Not only do I have power, you got power, we got power, and collectively together we are superpowers. You understand? And so I want people to see my kindness, my integrity, and my authenticity. I want them to know that hey, I got boundaries and that I set them and I don't go past them for anybody. I'm also willing to learn lessons. I am teachable, all of those things. But most of all, I'm me. I'm just me. I'm not trying to be anybody else. I'm not trying to model after anybody else. I am just me. Authentic. Authentic. I ain't getting it out today. T. I'm just me. So no matter what go on, I can tell you that I'm a decent human being. Um, but what makes me decent is the way that I deal with people, the way that I approach problems with love and understanding, and but there's also duality in all of us. There's light and there's dark. And remember, I told you sometimes we get hit with the gray area where it's like, hey, and I'm not telling you that I don't lose my ish sometimes because I do. Sometimes I'm upset. Sometimes I'm angry. Sometimes I'm hurt. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I have all of the emotions everybody else have. The thing is that I'm learning how to deal with my emotions so that I don't reflect those emotions on the other people and so that I don't hurt people um, without reason. You understand? So I'm definitely taking that this morning. I love that for us. It says, remember that you are not a decent human being because of what you claim to be on social media. And that's so funny because that goes right on with me talking about the herbs or whatever the case may be. I realized being working at the herb shop that some people are just selling herbs. That's it. They're just selling them. They don't necessarily utilize all of these herbs for the things in which I talk about. And so some people aren't exactly what they claim to be. And so they will sell you anything to make a dollar. So I'm gonna encourage each and every one of us as we progress and maybe we get off in the herbs, maybe not, or whatever the case may be, do your own research. Don't allow people to tell you anything because they will feed you whatever lies they need to feed you in order to get your dollar. So do your own research and go into places, usually knowing exactly what it is that you want, what you need, and not only that, picking their brain to make sure that hey, they're authentic. And if they don't know, they can just clearly say, hey, I don't know. But you know what? If you give me a moment and a phone number, I'm gonna get it together and I'm gonna look up some things and I can get back with you. Allow people that space to don't pressure them and make them feel like, oh, because they don't know that they not the high priestess of the world. First of all, this brain don't hold all that information like that. Well, mine don't anyways. So allow people to be who they are and appreciate them when they tell you that, hey, nope, I don't know that, but I'll do the research and I'll definitely get back with you. Just like me giving you the information about the chickweed being for eczema or whatever the case may be, you can look that up. You can look it up yourself and see if I'm telling you the truth. You understand? Don't just go off of my word, but see if I'm telling you the truth and then decide if that's the best thing for you moving forward. So, I like that for us this morning, being authentic. There we go. Woo wee. It's been so windy down here that I haven't been able to finish the greenhouse because it's been so windy. Like it has blown all our stuff all over the yard. And the funny thing is that yeah, absolutely, cousin Nikki. Um, it has blown the stuff all over the yard. And you guys, so not only am I fighting the birds, okay? Um, yes. Well, and she's rightfully so. The thing is that every time I think about Mother Nature and the earth and stuff like that, I think about Moana. I think about how we're killing Mother Earth, and she is raging back at us and saying, "Hey, this is too much. You are hurting me." And the thing is that we don't realize that we just keep on, like I said, when we had the opportunity to fix the ozone layer. Yeah, don't get me started with, with the nature. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And the funny thing is that these people have stores and all kind of stuff, and they definitely um and what I was saying is that we I outside, not only am I fighting the birds, and I don't know what's going on with the animals or whatever the case may be, because I'm sure that they're feeling some type of way as well. But um I'm fighting rodents and stuff too. So we have to secure our food that we're growing because we're fighting rabbits and rodents and all of the things that live outside. Birds that want to pick the strawberries. The rodents then dug up under the first greenhouse. They done made them a little tunnel. What in the flam freaking fram? Like, but all is well, you guys. All is well. We just keep doing stuff to secure our vegetables and stuff, and we're gonna keep on growing. Because I told you we love to do that. My mom is excited, and I'm excited for her. So I like this for us. I like this card for us. It says, I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. I release my need to be right. I am defenseless and at peace. That's something. The funny thing is that I started out with telling people that I can agree to disagree, and I can. If I know that I'm right about something, I release the need to be right. I don't have to I don't have to browbeat you. I don't have to tell you I know that I'm right. And cuz you ever had something where both of you guys could be right? You ever had a conversation with somebody where both things, what you're saying as well as what the other person is saying, is both right? And so I release the need to be right. I don't have to be right. I'm in my mind, I'm right, and it's okay. I don't have to stress it to other people. I am defenseless. And yep, I'm taking this card because, first of all, I know that I used to stand so hard on what I believed that I couldn't see somebody else's point of view. I couldn't look at it from a different perspective. So it was blinding me because I could only see one pathway. So I'm so grateful for being defenseless and at peace and knowing that, hey, two things can be right no matter what. Two things can be right if you're looking at it from a different perspective, allowing people to have their peace and not be on a defensive. Just because you don't agree with what they're saying doesn't make them wrong. Everything, yep, yeah. Look, she said, I, Alex, that's the truth. She said everything needs to eat. And my house seemed to be a buffet. It is. Because they like, hey, they over there growing food. And the birds, the rodents, the rabbits, the everything. I'm like, holy crap. And we got a privacy fence. And so it's not as if, you know, dogs and stuff could get through, but holy crap. And like I said, we are trying to be able to grow more than enough just for us. We wanted to grow more for us to be able to give to homeless or people just in need. But I'm trying to fight off the other people that's trying to eat up our stuff. So, with that being said, you guys, if somebody got some kind of clue on how we could, you know, I don't know, protect our food. Like I said, greenhouse. We get they have dug a tunnel. So at the bottom, it is not grass in the greenhouse. I put a tarp down, you guys. I put a tarp down before I put the greenhouse on top of it. And they have dug a tunnel up under the tarp. Okay? Do you understand? Have dug a tunnel up under the tarp. It I can't make this stuff up. They like food, baby food, baby food. I can smell it. And I'm going to get it. I know where to get it at. Like you said, the Thompsons got it in their backyard. Let's go over there and get that food. I am just and I guess I might as well say I'm ecstatic that they able to eat. You know, I understand. But holy crap, I need y'all to save some, please. And maybe we should just start, you know, the stuff that go bad or whatever. Maybe we should just start, but we compost our stuff too. So we don't, you know, the stuff that we cut up in the house and all of that stuff, we got a composter. So we compost the stuff that's bad or whatever the case may be. We recycle that stuff. So we can't just give it to them. I don't know what to do, but we're gonna figure it out anyways. Huh. I'm getting ready for this long ride Friday. I'm not really sure yet how it's going to work out with us Friday. So I am going to do numbers uh, because that's probably the easiest thing for me to do. Uh, they said no. As I'm talking to you guys, I get a no. So I'm doing Angel Answers Friday, you guys. Um, just so you know, I'm doing Angel Answers because I'm not quite sure on what time we have to leave here. They gave me a roundabout time um, that they would possibly be having her surgery, uh, but it would require me to leave here at 8 o'clock. So I'm not really sure. They should be giving me a call today or tomorrow to finalize those plans or whatever. So I am probably going to do the easiest thing for me to get through. Um, I got your cousin Nikki, which would be um, probably Angel Answers. Huh. We got the seven sisters. You know what, Alex? I'm gonna video you so you can see exactly what I'm talking about because they tunneled under the bricks too, girl. So we have a layer of bricks that are like in front of the yeah, they yeah, they tunneled under the bricks too. So I don't know what we got going on, girl. And the funny thing is they started out eating the bird food and it was you know, in the bags because I can only put so much in the bucket. They went through, ate through Audie's bag, ate through the bird bag, they ate through everything to get to what they needed to get to. Okay, I got rid of that. I put all the bird food in the bucket. There's no more bird food left. They still like, hey, they going in there eating garden stuff. Like, y'all don't kill yourself. Like this stuff ain't digestible. Is they eating nitrate and stuff like that, stuff that go on the grass. I'm like, y'all hungry because they eating up all the stuff that's in there. The Seven Sisters, you guys, creativity. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. Ah, I see a number up there. Okay. It said Goddesses of Creativity, New Orleans. And I know we've had this card before because every time I look at this card, it give me New Orleans feeling. Like I absolutely love that place. I told you guys I don't want to live there, but I absolutely love going to New Orleans. And here come Razia popping on this morning. Good day, beautiful. Good day. Um, they are called conjurers, and their element is air. It says the Seven Sisters were a mystical New Orleans, and that's how they got it. Family of identical master psychics and conjure women who who knew her who knew her age, but were they? Were the Seven Sisters one shape shifting woman or seven? Time will never tell. And that's exactly what it says. It's so look, so you gotta look at the card again. You see one woman, you see seven sisters. They said, is she there you go. Bam, without the light. I know, right? They said, is she one woman or is she seven sisters? So it says create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You hear that, you guys? You are cosmic creatics and creative forces. Create, create, create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are cosmic creatics and creative forces. It says you are a divine nation within one person. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone and into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. So, yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing in manifestation. The goddess declares says, I am a creative visionary. And the funny thing is that as I was reading this, I go right back to that moment where I was back here making little bulbs for the Christmas thing for my kid's father that I told you that I sent to the cemetery. And Razia was was back here in the garage with me. And I am telling her how I am not creative. And she said, yeah, well, I think Max keep the dogs out. I mean the cats out. But it might be, but the way they done tunneled up under this thing, I don't know. I don't know. And so um I was telling Razia how I'm not creative. I was like, you know how you look at a home and you see all these particular things or whatever. And she said, you sitting here putting together a snow globe ornament and gluing. She said, that's funny that you would say you're not creative because you are. And you just didn't see it. And so that was the moment that I learned to stop saying what I'm not. I am creative in my own special way. And so are you. And so they say, hey, create, create, create. Create the atmosphere in which you want to be around. Create the atmosphere that makes your heart sing. Create the things in which you see fit. Don't worry about what everybody else doing, because what everybody else doing ain't your business anyways. Create what you want and be creative. Show whatever creative side you have, and know that you are doing absolutely amazing. Just because people don't see value in your creation, it ain't for them anyways. And she said, even as I sat there and watched her make it, I still don't know how to make it. But that was the moment that defined to me to stop saying that I wasn't creative. Yeah, I may not see the things that you see in the way that you see it. But guess what? I create on my own the things that are important to me. And so this brain works in a miraculous way. And I'm so grateful to be around people like you guys, because you are uplifting and upbeat. And even in the midst of me telling you the problem I have, that you trying to help me solve it and figure it out. And it is absolutely amazing. I love how you jump in and you be like, hey, maybe it's this, maybe it's that, and you can do this. And I'm I'm grateful for every one of you. So I want you to create the atmosphere in which you want to be in. Because sometimes it's rough living in this life and sharing it with other people and having to dwell inside of their creation as well. And so you are important. You are perfectly imperfect for you and everybody around you. You are loved, you are peace, you are kind, and you are everything that you need to be right now. And so don't stop creating what you need. You are worthy and you are loved right where you are. And it's easy for us to be judgmental, but hey, nobody's judging you here, because I know that everybody that bless this line is doing their absolute best, even when they don't feel like it. And so I want you to take that with you today and know that, hey, allow people to be, because that's what that first card said. It says release the need to be right. Allow people to be. Even if they wrong, who are you to correct them? That you don't have to be defensive. Allow them to take their slice of cake and walk on by with it. You are doing amazing. Keep working on you. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither were you. And so continue to move forward. And you are worthy of all the things that you want, and they will come to you. Just give yourself time and space and create the atmosphere for all your dreams to come true, because it's there. You have it. And so with that being said, you guys, I love you guys. You are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. I love you right where you are. Yep. Say that again. And that goes into being impeccable with your words. And we definitely limit ourselves with the words that we use. And so that's why I try to be a little bit more mindful of the stuff that I say, because I wanna I wanna be the best version of myself. I wanna always show up. I wanna always be authentic. I want the best things from me. So I'm so grateful for that. I want you guys to have a wonderful Wednesday. Walk this Wednesday out, you guys, because you are doing great. You woke up this morning. You are so blessed. Be kind, be peaceful, be understanding. Know that the universe is working in your favor, even when you don't feel like it. It is. Because sometimes it got to move some stuff out the way to get you where you need to be at. And so, with that being said, you guys, I love you. And I will see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. Go out and be a blessing, not just to others, but definitely to yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.